How are you feeling just starting this off?
Yeah, I feel blessed. Feel good, making progress, and excited.
How's your ankle feel?
Good, good. Yeah, it's been, making progress. Each day I've been feeling better. So, we're all process oriented here, all process driven. Coach says that. It's what we believe in. So, been keeping the same process.
Canales said that you wanted to push it after the game, that you wanted to push the recovery and efforts to play this week. What has that process been like, and that rehab process been like?
Yeah, just trusting the training staff and doing everything in my power, to continue to get better. Have a amazing training staff. They've been doing a great job, and they've been putting me to work. And for me, I want to do everything I can. I'm super grateful to be able to play this game, to have this opportunity to be a part of this locker room. Anytime that there's an opportunity to go out there and play with my guys, I want to do everything I can to do that. That's always going to be the mindset. So, just being diligent in the training room.
What happened on that play, Bryce?
I think it just got stepped on as rolling out when you see the replay. It's sports.
Do you think he should have been penalized on that play?
That's not up for me to decide. I'm not a ref. Things happen quickly. It's football.
You know your body better than anybody. What would you say is chance of being ready with the way you're progressing and play last night?
Again, we're just taking it day by day. I'm just trying to progress, trying to go better, be better each day. It's definitely been progress, and again, I'm gonna give all my trust and faith in the training staff and continue to do my part to do whatever it takes.
Do you feel like y'all are going to take this thing right up to the morning of?
Again, that's not my call. Obviously, it's not just about me. This is the team. At the end of the day, whatever, I want the Panthers to win. That's always the goal. So obviously, there's other moving parts. There's other stuff that has to happen. The organization is, gonna do whatever is best for that. But again, for me, my task is to stay locked in, make sure that I'm keeping the same process, and do everything I can in the training room to try to get back. And that's what I'm focused on.
Is it something like when it happened, you knew, okay, this is bad?
Uh, Felt it walking off. Felt it walking off, going to the sideline, and obviously it was frustrating not being able to come back. Again, you just want to be out there with your guys. You want to go out there and battle. But I was super super proud of the team, just how they finished, us finishing on our terms. Finishing, taking knees. A hard fought win. Again, we won. That's what mattered. I was super grateful and proud to be a part of that. Now again, just want to do everything I can to be back.
Bryce, kind of going off that, I know as a competitor, it always sucks when you're not out there, but especially the team is playing so well right now. Is it even harder kind of being on the sidelines during practice this week?
No, there's nothing about the play. Again, regardless of what's going on, I'm grateful to be a part of this team. I'm grateful, for this building. So there's never been a time that I didn't want to play a lot or didn't not want to play. Whatever it is, every day is an opportunity. Coach says that all the time. Today is the best day 'cause it's the only one we got. That's always his message. So, regardless of anything, it's just, want to do whatever I can to help the team.
Bryce, obviously mobility is a big part of your game. Say you're 70% on game day. Are you a bit concerned about, if I can't make this cut here or whatever, does that play into your desire to want to play on Sunday?
Yeah, I haven't. Again, we're just taking it day by day, so haven't really gotten that far yet. But again, if I can play, I want to play. I'll be out there again. I, of course, do what's best for the team, and I'm gonna make sure that I trust in the training staff. But if there's any way that I can, I always want to. Again, that's a competitor in me. What I get to do for a living is a blessing. It's an honor. I don't take it for granted. So if I'm able to, then I definitely want to.
Is there a fine line between pushing it like you have been and knowing that, all right, I don't want to do anything that might hurt me from playing 100% the next 9 games after this?
Yeah, I walk by faith, and I know football. I know what I can do with my day, with my recovery. And then I leave it to the experts in the training room to make those calls. I trust them. They're going to see the big picture. They're going to make the best decision. And for me, all it is what can I be executing in there in the training room? How diligent can I be? And then I'll leave that stuff up to them.
As you're going through your own recovery process this week, have you been talking with Andy a little bit more differently in any kind of way, as he could be getting ready to start as well? Is that line of communication any different right now?
No, not at all. We're always in in communication. We're always talking. That's my dog. We're always going back and forth, regardless of the situations. Always meeting room dynamics always the same. Always talking through plays, seeing how we see things. So I'm grateful that we have that relationship to where regardless, that's not going to change.
We've talked to a lot of the players too, and they've said that the offense doesn't change whether it's you or him under center. Can you kind of just speak to that about like how you guys can both go in and affect the same way?
Yeah. Again, it just speaks to the process. Speaks to the pride that we take in the quarterback room. We want to do whatever it is for the team. We have a great room. We want to be the best version of ourselves to put ourselves in a situation that standard doesn't drop off, doesn't change. We're all chasing greatness every single day. And again, that's the standard for the team.
Bryce, how much feedback or how much input do you have in terms of maybe lobbying to play? Is it you just give them the feedback and then ultimately they'll make the decision, but do you lobby at all? Or I know you want to play, but is it just this is how I feel and then they go from there?
Yeah, just being open and communicating how I feel. They know that obviously I want to do everything that it takes. Also, I respect the training staff. I respect the people that have degrees and went to school went to medical school. I know how to compete. I know how to want to be out there and will that, and they know that, and they're gonna make the decision at the end of the day. And either way, I'm gonna be grateful to be part of the team.
Have you experienced an injury like this before?
I know I missed a game my rookie year for an ankle, and to be 100% honest with you, I don't even remember you go in there and it's like, oh, how does it feel compared to this and that? And truthfully, it wasn't really something I thought of after, so I don't really remember the comparative nature. I don't. I'm pretty quick to forget things, I think, when it comes to that. So right now it's the task at hand. Again, I'm trusting them. They're doing a great job putting me to work, and I'm grateful for that. So just trying to do everything I can to do.
Bryce, as a quarterback,
The last 2 days, not being out there, you understand how important it is for the install and all that. I know you're in the team meetings, and how valuable or is it the reps you're missing here these 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the sport. I'm back there getting mental reps. I'm locked in. I'm following along. I'm listening to calls. I'm making sure that I can get the most, and making sure I can get everything I can out of it. Of course, you can't get the physical throws, but that's part of the sport. Sometimes if there's a receiver that's down, that's not practicing full speed, you might not get a rep. We have different practice tempos. You might not always get a full speed rep, but we talk about the importance of visualization in the room a lot, and I'm doing everything I can to still take advantage of as much as possible. Yeah, that's definitely a doctor question. I don't. I'm not the person to ask for that.
Bryce,
The other question I wanted to ask you, have you gleaned anything from Mike White about Bill's tendencies, Bill's tips, tells, etc.?
We have we watch the film. We trust in the process here, and we have a ton of respect for them as a team, for them as a defense. We know it's going to be a great challenge. For the entire team, it's just been about our process this week, giving ourselves the best chance to try to have the success we want to have, and we trust in the intel from this building and the work that all the coaches do to get through stuff.
Bryce, can you explain as a quarterback the difference between injuring your right ankle and injuring your left ankle?
There's when you're pushing off and you're throwing from different spots. I really have a bad memory when it comes to stuff, so I don't know if I really have what it is to compare. But you're doing different things. You're all facing whatever the left side, but it's everyone in the league is dealing with something. It's part of sports. It's on us. For me, I'm doing everything I can to push through. I want to be out there. I'm a competitor, and then I'm going to trust the staff. So again, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. There's a lot of worse things that have happened throughout the league, and I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I'm excited moving forward.